Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name is Glenn, and obviously I like to share with you guys what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency. Now, as you guys know, I've become a bit of a Bitcoin maximalist, so I find it hard to talk about any other cryptocurrencies at the moment, or anything really involving you spending Bitcoin to gain more Bitcoin later down the line. So I find that quite difficult at the moment, so I struggle with finding topics to talk about. But I was actually researching the other day about lotteries and lottery odds, because I don't really play the lottery that much. I do it every now and then if there's some sort of special thing going on, special promotion. But I was looking into different lotteries and odds. Now, I actually came across quite an interesting lottery that has to do with cryptocurrency, so I thought I'd share it on this channel with you guys. But before I get into the main topic of it, I want to say that gamble responsibly. If any of you are going to take part in any lottery or gambling because of something you've seen on this video or my channel, I don't want to be responsible for people losing all their money. This is meant for fun and excitement. Only spend what you're willing to lose. And with lotteries, and I know this sounds very common sense, there's a very high chance that you will lose all your money. It's very, very unlikely that you will actually win anything from lotteries. So bear that in mind. Only play for fun, be responsible, and like I say, you know, just be careful with your spending habits if you decide to go ahead. Gambling can be quite addictive, and I've been a victim of that in the past. So again, only spend what you're willing to literally lose, and that's it. Once that is gone, stop. So I was searching for lottery odds a couple of days ago, and one that caught my attention called the Mini Lotto. Now, the Mini Lotto is a Polish lottery. Obviously, I'm based in the UK. This is 25p a line, and you select 5 numbers out of 42. So the odds are a lot lower than normal lotteries, or say they're higher. But the prize fund is only 60,000, which is still a nice amount. But because the odds are so low, the chances are when someone does actually get the right combination, you're actually sharing it with several people. So a lot of the times people only walk away with a couple of £1,000, which is still not bad for a 25p bet. But obviously, again, there's a 1 in 850,000 chance of actually winning this lotto. So I started having a little look, and I thought, how can this website, it's called Lottoland, offer me a Polish lottery? So as you guys know, I like to do my research. I like to look into things before I give anyone my money. And I actually looked into Lottoland. They've actually been set up now for about 5 to 6 years. They've been regularly paying people out. They pay quite quickly. And what they do is they have found a, I don't know, loophole or a way around of offering different nationality lotteries to anyone who takes part in their website. I'm sure there's plenty of other websites. There's probably one of these in America. I know that these guys are based mostly in Europe. But that means that I can take part in the USA Powerball, and I can take part in the Euro Millions, or the Spanish lottery, or the Polish lottery. And what they do is, obviously I make a bet with them. They place that line for me. And then once they receive that fund, obviously in that country, they transfer me the equivalent of that exchange rate at that point in time. So they timestamp when you won that money and whatever money it was. So let's just say the Spanish lottery, they timestamp Euro money is for British pounds. They do that conversion and then obviously transfer me the British pounds into my account. Just to give you guys a heads up, if you win any money on this website over a set amount, to withdraw it into your actual bank, you do need to provide a photo ID, so that's driving license or passport, and a proof of address, which is normally a utility bill in your name and at that address. So please don't even take part in this unless you have those two things, because even if you did win tank, it's very unlikely you're going to be able to withdraw it. So they're the two things you need before really taking part. So just make sure. I know most of you have probably got that. So I was interested in this Polish lottery, but then when I actually went to their other lotteries, I thought, oh, I wonder what other ones there are, and I wonder what better odds there are. And the Irish lottery has pretty good odds as well, just for any of you out there that are interested. But when I clicked more jackpots, this is what got me really excited, and hence for this video. I was going down and you can see here, world exclusive Bitcoin lotto. Hey! So I thought, oh my God, there's actually a lottery with Bitcoin in it. So I was really excited. I was like, oh my God, this is like perfect. This is like crypto and gambling, bam, put into one. So with this Bitcoin lottery, you have to choose numbers between 1 to 49. There's no bonus balls or power balls or whatever extra on top of that. So the actual odds of this lottery are pretty standard, 1 to 49. If you actually do that, if you actually do a calculation, which I have here, I have a lotto calculator, you can actually put in how many numbers there are to choose from. There's going to be 6 balls or numbers selected, and to win the main prize you have to pick all 6. You can see here that the odds of you winning are 1 in 13,983,816. So very, very high figure there. But if you compare that to, say, some of the other lotteries out there, like the Euro Millions, you have to select numbers 1 to 50, and then you have to pick 2 bonus balls. So the combinations are a lot higher than this one here. You're talking like, I think the last time I checked, it was saying like 140 million to 1 odds of actually winning the jackpot on that. Obviously a lot higher payouts as well. But this one actually is quite a standard lottery amount, so I thought that's pretty good. So if we head back over to this Bitcoin lottery, you have to choose 1 to 49, 6 numbers, and it's actually £3 a ticket, which is, I would say, quite high. Some of the other lotteries out there are sort of between £1 to £2. The Euro Millions for us in the UK is about £2.50 a ticket, so Bitcoin lotteries there or thereabouts. Now it's actually in conjunction with an already existing lottery. So what I mean by that is that I believe this is tied to the Spanish lottery, and when them numbers are picked, they are the numbers that will be shown on this Bitcoin lottery. So there's nothing shady, there's no back hidden draw where they're selecting numbers that are the least picked combination. You can actually watch the Spanish lottery if you like. Obviously compare the results of that to this. They should be identical because they're taking the numbers from that lottery. So that's pretty good. It says here that the world is going Bitcoin bonkers, and so are we. Welcome to Bitcoin Lotto, where you can bet on the world's first Bitcoin jackpot exclusive to Lottoland. Match 6 numbers and we'll pay you a huge jackpot starting at 1,000 Bitcoins. Now it says starting at 1,000 Bitcoins is because the amount of money that you can win on this is tied to a fiat number. So it's actually set at 10 million maximum, 10 million pounds, which at the time of this recording this video is the equivalent to close to 2,040 Bitcoin. So you could win 2,000 Bitcoins, which is awesome. So that got me really excited actually for this Bitcoin. So I started looking into it. It's on every day, Monday to Saturday. I think Sunday's the only day it's not on. Bitcoin popularity has surged massively, so that's really good news from the cryptocurrency space. But what's more important to me is that this lottery it's fully regulated. So it's got all the backing of the UK Gambling Commission, from the European Gambling Commission. It has guaranteed payouts, so you're not going to have no one messing you about. Guaranteed payouts. So far so good, ticking all the right boxes. And if you're really unsure about crypto, once you win that sort of money, they offer you the option of either receiving the money in fiat, or you can give them your Bitcoin wallet address and they will transfer that amount of Bitcoin to you. Now the way they work out how much Bitcoin they should send you is they take a timestamp of whenever that Spanish lottery is drawn, and whatever 10 million pounds worth of Bitcoin is, according to the Coinbase charts for pounds to Bitcoin ratio, that is the amount of Bitcoin you will receive. So that's really good news. They're using a trusted site there, Coinbase. They're all fully regulated. It's the world's first regulated Bitcoin lottery. And if you're not sure about Bitcoin, as we've seen in the markets today, Bitcoin has dumped about 10% today, which obviously 10% of 10 million is £1 million you could lose in 24 hours. If you don't like the volatility of it, you can just receive fiat money if you choose to. Me personally, if I was to win that sum of money, I would probably still accept the Bitcoin, because I believe Bitcoin, 2,000 Bitcoins, is going to be worth a lot more than 10 million in the future. But that's my personal opinion. That is a gamble on top of a gamble, like a gamble inception. It tells you here about the name of the official Spanish lottery that it mimics. So that's really really interesting. That's really cool. I really like it. So I actually took part because I actually wanted to try this site out before I even mentioned anything like this on my YouTube channel. Again, I'm all about honesty and transparency. I've always been 100% honest with you guys, even when it hasn't gone in my favor. So again, obviously I'm going to continue that with this experiment, if you like, or this bit of fun. This, you know, it's not much fun in the world of crypto at the moment, so this just adds a bit of fun and spice to it, which I found really interesting. So for joining this website, I got a free ticket with Euro Millions, which is handy, I suppose, if I win something from that. And I actually took part in those Polish lotteries I was telling you about, and the Bitcoin lottery. And when I took part in that yesterday, I actually won £1.50. Hey! But you can see here I've got about 12 lines here. They cost £3 a line, so it cost me £36. Obviously only won £1.50 back, so I'm down £34 already. But you know, it was a bit of excitement last night waiting for the draw. It closes about 9:30 in the UK, so yeah, that was quite interesting. So yeah, I thought it was really exciting. I'm playing again today as well. I'm putting my £1.50 winnings towards today's Bitcoin Lotto, and I've bought some extra ones there, as you can see. So yeah, what I'm actually more interested in though, as you guys know, I have been on a journey for the last year to accumulate one whole Bitcoin. That has been my goal from the beginning of doing this whole cryptocurrency journey. Obviously I've gone off and tried investing in other coins, waiting for them to pump and then convert back to Bitcoin. I've tried ICOs with Envian. God damn you, Envian. I've tried mining through cloud mining, which hasn't worked out. I've also tried mining myself, as you can hear in the background from the machines. And all of this has been leading towards me accumulating one whole Bitcoin, and that way I can just store it somewhere and put it away and forget that it even exists for probably about 5 years. Now some of you may be screaming at the screen and saying, Glenn, just keep buying bits of Bitcoin and hold on. And I completely agree, and I completely understand that mentality now. I wish I did a year ago. But this, again, is a bit of fun. This is why I was saying at the beginning, only bet what you're willing to lose. The chances are I'm never ever going to win anything from this. But I just want to show you some of the other payouts they do. So if you get all 6 numbers right, as of whenever they've refreshed this page, they're saying you'll get 2,010 Bitcoins. As we've seen on the front page, it's 2,040. If you get 5 numbers right, you get one whole Bitcoin. Hey! And then after that, if you get 4 numbers right, 3 numbers right, 2 numbers right, you get fiat amounts. So bear that in mind. I assume they've done that because no one likes to see 0.001 of a Bitcoin. You know, they've just give you fiat amounts. So nice even round numbers. But this is what I'm actually more interested in. So 5 numbers gets you one whole Bitcoin. So obviously 1 Bitcoin at the moment is worth about 5,000 British pounds, about $6,000 after the crash last night. But let's have a little look at this calculator odd again. So 6 numbers are going to be selected from 49, and you only need to get 5 right. If we click calculate, you've now actually got a 1 in 54,000 chance of actually receiving one whole Bitcoin. So I thought, awesome. So I'm actually playing for that. You know, I'm going to play sort of on a regular basis, small amounts, see how I get on. I might even set up like a reoccurring payment, so I'm just playing the same numbers over and over again, because statistically over a long period of time, that gives you the better odds. Because if you just select random numbers all the time, you know, you've got lower odds. I know Lotto's a complete gamble anyway, like a complete fluke if you won it anyway. But anyway, 54,000 chance. I quite like those odds, so that's why I thought I'd share this with you guys today. I know some of you out there, owning one whole Bitcoin may be well out of the realms of possibility. I know for me, I'm probably not going to own one whole Bitcoin over the next year. So for me, for £3, this is worth a punt. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Comment down below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And before you leave, if you've been watching up to this point, there is actually a link that you can follow down below. It takes you to this Lottoland website and you can sign up and you can create an account and you can take part in the Bitcoin lottery or any of the other lotteries that are in there. But I will let you know, I'm trying to be as honest and transparent as I can be. If I go over to my account and click refer a friend, the link that is down below is a referral link. Now, I don't receive any money whatsoever from you following this link, but if you do click my link, come through to Lottoland, and you do spend £10, then I receive £10 worth of free bets on lotteries. So again, obviously I'll probably put that towards the Bitcoin lottery. That is entirely up to you. I'm not pushing it, I'm not shoving it down anyone's throat. You can click the link or you can just search Lottoland through Google yourself. I really don't mind. I know Team BitGlen always have my back on these sort of things, and you know, it's there if you want to use it. If you decide to click my link, you don't get any worse promotions. You get exactly the same promotions if you went straight to the website yourself. You are literally just being referred by me and I get 10 free tickets. Now, I would be interested in doing some sort of, if I ever won anything because of a refer a friend bonus that I got from YouTube, I would be very inclined, if I can, to find out who it was that actually was the referee at the time and actually share some winnings with them. Or if I can't find that out, because obviously as you can see I've not done it yet, I've got 000, or I'd be willing to set up maybe a Telegram group of all the people that have joined, and we all sort of go in as a syndicate or something like that, where we can all chip in together, increase our odds, and if we do win 2,000 Bitcoin, then obviously we can share out between everyone evenly. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I don't know how I would go about organising that, and I don't know who would be the most trustworthy to be trusted with £10 million worth of Bitcoin. But I don't know, that's something that I was thinking about. So the link down below, click it. If you spend a tenner, I get some free lottery tickets. If you don't, I'm not too fussed about it. Honestly, what I don't want is a load of people to come back to this video 3 weeks down the line and say, I've lost all my money on this website. Glenn said I would win 1 whole Bitcoin by the end of the year, blah, blah, blah. I'm not. I'm openly saying you will probably lose every penny that you put into this website. It's meant for fun and excitement, and that is it. Do not spend more than you're willing to lose. And if you do win something, great. It's been worthwhile. If you don't, then that is what you expected at the beginning, so there's no tears lost there. So please gamble responsibly. Let me know what you think about this website in the comment section down below, and please let me know if you do win anything. I'd love to hear from someone, but I just thought this was really interesting that this is the world's first Bitcoin regulated lottery. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.